welcome back to the Collective Esports live stream. This is week 10, day 1 of week 10, and today's matchup shall be, I believe it's Prevail and SR. My co-host Jack FG, currently not here right now. He is getting home as fast as possible. Just gonna try to wait for him. Hopefully he'll be back in time. Just gonna have to wait. Gonna start inviting people soon. People are gonna start piling to stream shortly, I hope. I'm going to start messaging people, trying to figure out who we're inviting. And we'll see what happens. Hopefully, we'll be able to get in. Alright. Alright. Trying to get gamer tags right now to invite people. Make sure you include your audio. Alright, do it. Alright, and I need you to watch Discord, please. Crap, I need my phone case. Yes, I am. I'd hope so. It says it at the bottom. My phone might get turned off for a second. Do you know the names of the IGLs of either team?
Well, there's Reapers. Yeah. Reapers PV.
Yeah, I know
Z.
Reapers.
Okay. Let me get you the other ones.
Darwin Sunt. I just need to know SRs. Is it Sparta SR?
Try washed up ash.
Is it with the U capital and A capital and
I don't think
Dash?
it doesn't matter. It's actually Sweat Star space SR.
Oh, okay. Sweat Star. Alright, they're both sent. Alright. Why is my TV so blurry? Alright. What are you expecting for bans out of this match?
I gotta see what map they're playing. I've been running like crazy. Oh, Consulate.
Consulate.
See a hard reach man coming out. Definitely could see that. Maybe like a thermite ban.
Defense?
Defense. You know, I have seen Prevail play the half and half. The top. What is that? It's
Oh, yeah,
Visa
yeah.
Archives.
Visa.
Yeah, they usually play an Echo on this map, so I would be surprised if I saw that come out. Maybe a Cav ban on defense.
I'm gonna expect maybe a Thatcher ban. Possibly a Montane or Blitz. Probably the Echo, like you said. Maybe even a Cav. But I think the Thatcher ban would probably be more beneficial. Because it would be almost impossible to get into that wall, especially with Twitch.
Honestly, I think this is going to be one of the better games that we see this season. I think a lot of people are sleeping on this game just because Prevail is undefeated, but SR is a great team, and Washed Up Ash, Sweat Star SR. Look for that name in
Next.
yeah, look for that in the kill feed. I'm sure you can see some kills.
Oh yeah. The only reason that they're not doing the greatest right now is because they get put with a bad record, unfortunately. So if they had started off the season at the beginning, I think they might have had a better record going in. I think we'll be starting up. Do you think they'll be playing lobby, or do you think they're gonna do the second floor or the split level for their third site?
I would be surprised if they didn't start off on one of those offsites, just to kind of throw them off their game. I'm expecting to see it from the start.
Ash coming out.
Of course,
start.
yeah. When you've got Sweat Star SR on the enemy team, you want to ban Ash, for sure.
Yeah. Maybe an actual ban. Jackal.
There we go.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
Pretty predictable ban.
Consulate's is a big enough map where you can warrant, the Jackal ban.
Mm-hmm. Echo. We said
Echo.
that.
Yep. I'm actually surprised by that. Was that PV banning that, or was that?
That was
SR.
Yeah, no, that was SR and Vigil. Oh, should have gone with the Cav ban, but it's fine. We'll see how this Ash ban affects Sweatstar.
He's a very good Ash player. I could see it, maybe slowing down his fragging capability a little bit. I don't think it'll do. I think he'll still do fine. But that was definitely a targeted ban.
Oh yeah, they will be going Cafeteria Garage to start, and they don't have a hard breacher. Still no hard breacher. This is gonna be extremely difficult to get hold of, because they're gonna have to push the back or push yellow, which is extremely hard to do.
This is what I expect to see, is Prevail bringing out the strats, the interesting plays that are, they're going to put people in positions that you normally won't see. And then you'll have SR bringing some pretty heavy frag potential. They're going to be playing really aggressive, especially on defense. Probably going to see a lot of rushes on offense, but still some coordination there. I definitely think that SR could give Prevail a run for money here, even possibly an upset. But at the end of the day, I think Prevail's probably going to take it out, take the win out.
I don't know if much people know this, but I found the other day that you can plant in this sink right here.
Wow.
So if they can plant in that sink, it's almost impossible to see if they want to do a quick rush. Sledge will be taking control of upstairs. Sweat's just going for it, trying to get control of that roaster and the door, as they will try to take control of back. Sweat taking just shooting for no reason. Nothing really occurring at this moment, just kind of just waiting, sitting. A little bit of a roam clear. I don't believe many people are actually roaming.
Scanning.
There's not very many people off-site currently. It is the Jaeger and Pulse just sitting downstairs. Blackbeard taking an aggressive angle onto those yellow stairs. Oh. Sledge just going down. Gets shot. And XYLJY does get the frag on his left. As he does pulse out two people. Goes for the C4 but will not connect with the IQ or the Twitch. The glitch does take out Rage, and the Maestro, aka Prophet, does go down to the Twitch, I believe it was, or glitch does take out Absol, but does down the Twitch, and it is a 1v4 situation with very low HP, and XYLJY does take out Tizzy. How do you think that round went for SR?
Well,
playing too aggressive. Playing.
Yeah, I think just way too aggressive. Did you see a drone go out? Because I didn't.
And IQ were both droning at the start of the round.
Right at the beginning? Okay, I just must have missed it. But that's a very hard site. If you're gonna go aggressive on that, you have to go full blown. Like you have to hit it quick on the basement. You can't just like go slow and then hope it works, because once they get wind of the back rush, the back push, all side, everyone's just gonna be looking to that side, especially if that garage door isn't blown open yet. So you really have to go quickly.
They will be doing a lobby and piano hold second out of 3.
Yeah, so this is them picking these off sites when they don't need to, kind of throwing people off.
Have they secured themselves in playoffs, or is it still up in the air?
I believe it is secured. I don't think they're going to get out of first place.
So they can just test out new strats, I guess, because there's really no reason why they can't.
Yeah, I mean, they shouldn't even be showing strats. I'm sure they have, knowing Reapers, I'm sure they have some stuff that they've been saving onto for the playoffs. I mean, they've been doing well the whole season. They had to think about that in advance. We have to do something to, switch it up a bit, but
Jaeger
save it for
does
playoffs.
take about 25 health. No idea, maybe an impact, an accident, but they will be, the smoke will be maybe not anymore. That mute holding upstairs, knowing that Twitch is right there, just waiting. But Legion does take about exactly 50 health by just trying to peek that Twitch unrepelled to bathroom. No drones. Oh, never mind. Blackbeard and Twitch both droning out as they just trying to flush out these roamers, trying to flush out upstairs. Especially for this site. Upstairs is crucial. Reapers does connect the C4 onto Sweat, aka the Twitch. Ooh, where was that from? I actually need to find out where that was from. Oh, he sat right. What?
Yeah, so that's the connector under the windows. Yeah, that's a.
Yeah, he was repelling. He was repelling.
So I guess he got him through the window. That's kind of crazy.
Habana gets taken out by the Legion, and Thatcher almost gets his head taken out by XKLJY.
Nest ready. Claymore mine deployed.
Maverick trying to push down those deep stairs, not knowing that that the Legion is just sitting there waiting. It is Sparta and Rage again in a 2v5 situation with 30 seconds left.
Reloading!
And this Prevail's just waiting.
Sparta does take out Profit. And Legion gets the headshot onto the Maverick, and it is a 1v4 for Rage with almost no time. Rage does take out Glitch with the Claymore, and it is about 10 seconds left. And Reaper takes out Sparta.
You notice, even in a 2v5 right there, Prevail is just sitting there waiting for the action to come to them. They're not going around looking like kills. That is a sign of an experienced team with a good leader, because you have people that will go hunt those kills down, and then you can turn a 5v2 situation into a 2v2 very quickly doing that. So good for Prevail for practicing some restraint right there.
Yeah, especially on an odd site, and they will be going to Archives Tellers for their third site. As you stated at the beginning, they choose the weird sites first. Garage is not out of the ordinary, like you see that almost every game. Lobby, still not that. That's usually your third site, but Archives Tellers is very odd to see, especially for this map.
It's an awful sight, but I would expect to see the Echo play in the blue hallway down in the basement. Echo's banned. Yeah, never mind. That's normally where they play. I would expect to see all of the ceilings blown out. The floors blown out in T2, and then T1 the ceiling. So if you blow out the corners of the tellers, you can see all the good plant spots from above.
It's gonna be difficult. They reinforced all three and a half to shut downstairs. This is gonna be a difficult hold. Blackbeard and IQ both pushing that main garage very quickly. Zofia making that hole into garage while the Blackbeard and the Twitch both thrown out. Not all of them basically pushing that same angle, minus the Twitch, who is trying to get those quick entry frags. Nothing has really occurred in the first minute of the round.
Ash is
does
banned,
miss
so
the
he goes
shot
Twitch.
on.
I'm sorry.
It's fine. I mean, that's probably effective. Twitch misses the headshot onto the castle, and
Swapping mags!
I'm not gonna keep saying your name. I'm just calling you Castle from now on. Castle takes
That-
out
That's Ampered, by the way. Auto.
Oh, okay. Does take out Amper. Amper takes out Sweat,
Loading new mag!
but the Maverick does take about 75 hit points from the Maestro, just holding a hard angle onto that hallway. And Smoke waiting behind that deployable shield. If he were to peek right now, he'd just tap this Zof. Still a second floor hold from the Amper, Legion, and I believe the Smoke is up there as well. The only two people that are on site are the Maestro, who just took down Blackbeard, still at 25 HP. I do not believe he knows the Blackbeard is down. Waiting for that. The Maverick just to push. Make the wrong move. Does get shot. And does get taken down to that 50
Watch
HP.
ready!
Maestro does take out Tizzy. Maverick making the Maverick hole in the wall, not realizing the Maestro is still watching. Maestro does get taken down, but Mute gets the frag onto Rage as he does rush. It is a 2v4 situation. Sparta does get the frag onto Puff.
Reloading!
Legion gets the frag onto the IQ. And it is Smith gets the last frag onto Puff.
Just, incredible play by Prevail right there. I mean, they're one of the few teams I see play that site when they play Consulate, and they do it well. It's the perfect example of picking these off sites, like practicing your strats on them for these off sites that, it throws your opponent, throws them off balance. Yeah, really, they don't realize, they don't know where you're going. They don't know what to bring. So then they have to cover all bases. And then they're thrown off balance because they can't play the opposite they want to play.
And they do go through their full site rotation at the half. Still a 3-0 for Prevail. Hopefully SR can start getting some momentum. Realizing that they're going to be playing these offsites and have to push weird angles that they probably wouldn't expect. What do you think SR needs to do better for this last half of
just take
Prevail's
it.
defense?
I think they need to drone it out, but still play aggressively. Get the drones out early, save them during that prep phase, and just save them for your push. And then drone real quick at the start, push in, play aggressively, have one guy on drone at the same time. You want to push Prevail aggressively so that they don't have time to adjust as quickly, especially on a site like half and half like that. The lobby or the Archives Visa, it's just an awful hold. So. You think about the amount of time it takes a defender to get from one side of that site to the other. I mean, it's just awful. So that's really what they need to do. But I would say for Garage, just go back to the basics. Get that garage wall open. Maybe hit them from the side. Maybe yellow or spiral staircase. I wouldn't focus too much on the blue stairs hatch.
Yeah, but they do not have a bandit to hold that garage, so they will be able to get that garage open extremely easily. This will make it extremely hard for Prevail to hold that wall. That Maestro Cam might be able to help him out, but it's still going to be very hard.
I don't know what the thinking was there. I imagine it was playing upstairs in piano, waiting for that plant. Hit him from
Sweat
above.
does take down Myth from above. The sledge just making these holes for him with his red dot. Maestro taking shots at.
Target detected!
I
Basement!
believe the sledge was taking shots for Maestro. Maestro missing his shots onto the. And yet Absol does take out Prophet, and it's a 3
Setting nitro cell.
Pulse misses his shot. Amber misses his shots. Down to about 75 HP. Glitch does get taken out. IQ also very low. Reapers and Glitch get fragged onto Absol and Sissy. This is 3v3 now. Plant going down by Rage. Pulse gets injured by Sparta. And it is a 1v2 for Legion on 1 HP. And SR takes their first round.
Good round for SR. Going back to the basics. Getting that garage wall open is very, very important. It puts a lot of pressure on a lot of the site. Really, both A and B. You can shoot through that wall. It's very important to get that garage door open.
I just think there was a miscommunication of the 6th pick because the Bandit 6th picked. To, I believe, a Pulse. Correct me if I'm incorrect.
They did play Pulse.
No, like, he was the 6th pick, is what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah.
Choose. We're back. Hopefully we'll get the teams back in here. Everything is already all set up. Connection issues. Sorry for everybody that was watching the stream. You just make sure you include your audio jack.
It is included. Everybody.
Alright. Just waiting on these teams to join. Invites have been sent. Are they still playing?
No, they better not be. I told them that it was going to set
Rehost?
back up. Yep.
Because I sent Reaper's PV an invite, and I sent Watch
Hey.
the Bash an invite.
It needs to be 4-2 Prevail.
Yeah. 4-2? You mean... what? 4-2?
That's what he's saying. Hold up.
It was 3-1. That's what I have. It was first round, Prevail, Cafeteria Garage. Second round, Prevail, Lobby, Press Room. Third round, Archives Tellers. And then the fourth round was blue winning garage.
It's fine. That's it. That's it. It's.
Sorry for the inconvenience, everybody. Connection issues.
It should be 4-2. That's what they're saying.
Why did they keep playing after I disconnected?
I guess so, man. I guess so. Yeah. I don't know why they did that.
Okay. What were the sites?
I'm asking. This
Number
is.
one.
I can't believe they did that.
I'm so sorry. I disconnected.
Yep.
Were they saying this in general?
Not in game day. I'm talking to him.
Okay.
Okay, so SR1 console office, and then Prevail 1 conference console office, making it a 4-2.
Okay. So it's Prevail 4-2. Okay. I've sent 2 invites. That's the last invite. Hold on. Let me see if I have any of them in my recent players. Sweat Star, SR. There we go.
Let's hear from chat. Who do you think is going to win this game? It's 4-2 right now in Prevail's favor. Still plenty of rounds left.
Going into the half, though, 4-2 for Prevail. Do you think that...
I guess it's just a question of, like, do you think that SR is better on attack or defense? And same with Prevail. I kind of think that SR is going to get some rounds here on defense. I played SR, and they get really aggressive on defense. Like, if Prevail gets the drones out, which I think they will, they should be able to handle it, but they have to be on point as far as the droning goes.
Just waiting for all the rest of their team to ready up. Tell me if they say something in the chat that makes them ready.
Just start it. I can't ready up. Just start it.
Alright, this should be all set up correctly. Fans are in. And this is the swap of the half. Don't know what happened to the other rounds.
All that matters is the ban since the swap.
One of the stats people are going to be upset that they don't get the kills for the other 2 rounds.
Yeah. Goes to show you why you should not message people you don't know in ranked.
Yep.
Rainbow Six Siege on Xbox right now and console in general is a war zone, people. Do not, I repeat, do not join strangers' parties.
Yes. It is very bad. They will be going for the garage cafeteria hold to start. Bringing mostly anchors. 3 anchors, 2 roamers, possibly.
Wish we could see what gun the Kaid has. Give us a better idea of where he's going to play. Yeah.
He's going to be playing ridiculous. Most likely to have. It's not a shotgun, it's an, what's it called?
Sniper rifle.
Nobody considers it a shotgun. It's like the Boss G. Nobody considers it a shotgun at this point. It's just a laser beam. They will be running out at the very start of the round, making sure there's nobody hiding in any corner. Because, like Jack was saying earlier, they do like to play very roam-heavy defense.
I mean, they'll wait by the door for you to come in and hit you from the side. SR is what I'm saying. So they just need to drone like literally everything.
Heartbeat sensor deployed.
But they can't waste too much time. I mean, like I said, Consulate is a big enough map to where the roam clear can take some time, and then you're left with like hard sites to attack. So you really have to be efficient with your roam clear.
Loading mag.
What I would like to see from SR is maybe like kind of like a hit and run from the roamers. You know, they attack them and then they just take off and go back to site, just to kind of waste the real time.
That'd be pretty funny to watch too, honestly. Take those shots on the Blackbeard, brings them down to about 25 health. This Prophet is getting pushed by 2 different angles. And the Pole's just waiting for them to push that main hallway down the spiral stairs. Sweat does take out Prophet, the Blackbeard, very early into the round. He doesn't know the potatoes all of his shots. Sweat does take out Amber, and Tizzy takes out Glitch. This is in favor of SR this round. You have anything to say about their droning so far?
Serious drywall work coming up.
I think the droning has been good. I mean, you get the drones out very early in the round. I kind of want to make note of the aggressiveness on the defense right there. They just had a pinch going on Prophet. That was pretty insane.
Reload!
Reapers get takes down Rage. Probably what he's doing right now, trying to go for that impact, playing extremely aggressive in a 4v2. But those stims, I believe the dogs have all the stims still. And Absol takes down Myth, and Tizzy takes down Reapers, and that round goes to SR.
4-3 SR. I knew that they would be a little bit more comfortable in defense. It's still a very close game. I think it could go either way. I mean, we saw the aggressiveness from SR right there. I'm sure Prevail will adjust. I mean, they've been down before and they've come back, so I mean, they've got the lead. I'm surely they can hold it.
And I think because of the rehost, SR kind of adjusted to what they needed to do, and Prevail probably just got thrown off with their momentum. So it might take another round or two for them to get back into the swing.
What site are they going to next? Console? Okay.
Console projector.
I bet we see a lot of basement play on this one. Coming from SR.
You think so?
Yeah, I mean, playing the basement early in the round, I mean, surely they'll run from bottom to the top. But playing down there is like a really good way to get access to those staircases for a flank.
Yeah, I'm gonna say there's probably gonna be at least one person sitting in admin, maybe one person sitting in the lobby. Pulse most likely sitting underneath, just waiting. I don't see anybody sitting in basement, honestly. They do have those drones set up in piano.
They're bringing the butt. Interested to see if they blow up that ceiling.
Did they? Jaeger spawn peaks, and he downs the Zofia.
Yeah.
Sweat spawn peaked Amber, and Zofia is downed. She can't do anything.
Down.
No ADSs have been placed. Oh, one ADS has been placed by the Jaeger, and and Sweat still peeking that, knowing the buck is still there. He does take down Glitch, and the Zofia is up at 5 health. Very aggressive plays by Sweat there.
That's a tough call. Do you go pick her up? Do you leave her, let her withstand? Comes back with no health. It's very risky. I don't know what the call is there. That is not a good way to start a round.
The Doc going down to 50, heals himself right back up to where he should be, trying to peek those double windows where the Blackbeard is most likely repelling. Thermite pushing up yellow stairs, just trying to get as fast in the sight as possible so that he can clear that, get that Blackbeard in sight. Smoke sitting in bathroom just waiting for them to push. As Doc is trying to pre-fire, they could be going for a quick plant. Get the poles out most likely. Prophet does take out Absol out. And the Capitao is going for the plant. Pulse gets taken out by Amber. And Sweat takes out Amber, and it is a 1v0v3 in favor of SR post-plant situation. Pure chaos.
And it's tied 4-4 Prevail SR. I knew this was going to be a good game. I just...
That was...
The chaos is a good way to put it. There is a lot of chaos in the way SR plays.
I don't know what just happened. It went from a 3v3 to about a 3v0 in about 5 seconds. I think that Prevail needs to start watching their flanks a little bit more, because that kind of just killed them. The Blackbeard tried holding the main windows while they went for the plant, but it just didn't do much for them.
If you're at Prevail right now and you see how heavy they're roaming, playing that that fluid defense where they're constantly moving, you have to think that maybe the best play is to do a quick plan on site. Like, try to hit site directly. Don't spend as much time, trying to get that run clear because they're gonna pick you off one by one. I don't know what the play is. I don't know how Prevail likes to play that, but I know that if I was having that sort of trouble, that I would at least try it.
Hopefully they will be playing upstairs this time. Maybe we could see some more roam clear from Prevail, because I haven't seen much roam clear from them at all. Jaeger getting shots onto the sledge, aka Prophet, bringing him down to about 7 HP. Jaeger still at Sweat, still at full health, just messing with every single one of these attackers, just waiting for them. Sweat's still waiting for this buck to push. These mans just keep getting spawn peeked, playing extremely aggressively. Everybody's ping's okay. They will be playing that upstairs yet again. Mew, if he peeks this onto Zofia, this is easy frag. The Jaeger, if he gets the correct call, he could run out and get the buck and Zofia. Sweat does take a bit of damage from a grenade, but just gets rid of it. Places an ADS down so that does not happen to him yet again. Amber does take out Tizzy, the mute waiting there. The repel in does not get the call. Glitch takes out Sweat, and they do have complete upstairs control. This is not looking good for SR right now.
They have control of the whole top floor. That is not great.
Now Ella is trying to push extremely aggressively. Misses those shots onto the buck. And the Prophet sledgehammers raid. It is a 1v5 situation for this drill. Myth takes out Abdul and Sparta. Oh my god. Prophet, you're a god.
Getting
Sledgehammering somebody.
Yeah, getting that sledge kill mid league match. Love it. Gotta love it. The Ella did not need to push like that. The Scorpion is a viable SMG. It's a good gun. I love it myself, but those long range shots like that shot from yellow stairs to connector, that is a long range shot for the Scorpion. And any other gun,
You're
it's
not gonna hit that.
You can hit it, but you can't do it like
you're
he
not
did.
gonna hit it.
No, you gotta you
9 out
gotta
of 10
tap
times
fire
you're
it,
gonna hit
and
that.
you gotta hit your shot.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just
play
gotta
way
practice
too
that.
aggressive on that.
Sometimes you have to practice that kind of that patience. Don't take the first shot you see, because there were other people up there. I mean, if he would have waited, he could have easily killed that that sledge, and then waited for the guy to come out of connector and killed him. So practicing restraint on those shots is another useful skill that you don't really think about very often.
They will be going to Cafeteria Kitchen this time. Basically the same operators.
That floor is done. Miles wire going up.
This door is secure.
I'm interested to see how they hold this side. I mean, they don't have a bandit. I mean, they have the Kaid, but
Yeah.
they have a Thatch on the board. So that garage wall, I would just say that's getting blown for sure. That's getting blown open.
Yes. They will be going all the top floor though, even though I don't believe anybody is roaming top floor.
No, not
Pulse
that I
will
can
be sitting on
see.
this. From what I see, everybody's. Oh, Pulse is basically on the second floor. He's watching the spiral stairs. If he waits, he can get a good take, and he does take those shots on the buff, bring him down to about 75 health. That Pulse just waiting, and he is getting droned at the same time. If he just waited one more second, he would have gotten that frag onto the buck.
That's not a game you want to play. You want to stay alive.
That buck is being very aggressive right now on pushing those bottom of spiral.
Deploying sensor.
Just waiting.
Swapping.
If he plays this correctly, he could
EMP grenade.
just get behind them all and just frag out. Buck does get down. Sweat does kill Glitch on that upstairs push. Thermite gets the wall open. Potato Fest from the Jaeger, from Amber, pulls out the gunfight on Sweat. And it is a 4v4. Garage wall does get blown.
Tango located.
And this is not looking good for Echo.
I'll say that was a rotation from Sweat all the way to their That is just a ridiculous run right there. Getting some shots off.
Amber does take out Tizzy from I don't even know where, but the kite does get downed. Rage just flying him. 3v5. Zofia pushing those yellow stairs with about 25 HP. Absol does get Reapers, but Spark gets Amber. And the diffuser goes down. And SR do pull out the round. What just happened?
Madness.
5-5 on Conflict. Usually it's not this very one-sided. This is just a back and forth.
I think that SR is a very defensive-oriented team, especially when Sweatstar doesn't have his Ashe. I mean, he's a great Ashe player. I think at one point he was top 10 Ashe in North America. So when you ban Ashe, it's very effective against them. But when he plays a great Jaeger on defense, and he just moves around so much, and he'll spawn peek you every chance he gets. So it makes sense to me.
I mean, if they wanted to really hurt his team, I think they should have gone with the Ashe and Jaeger ban. But, you know, because
that sounds like something that my team would do. Sounds like pretty far right here.
Deploying ADS.
I mean, being on that Ashe Jaeger roll is, you're basically just a frag. You're not there to use utility.
People love to hate on the Ashe Jaeger ban, but it's actually very effective. It throws a lot of people off. It throws a lot of people off. I mean, the ADS from Jaeger is already overtaxed. If you take that away, then good luck. It just takes a lot of fragging power off the board.
I mean, as long as you drone everything, Jaeger is not as powerful as it used to be.
Stay clear of
Absolutely not.
I mean, if you give him that, if you give Sweat both his ACOGs back, he's unstoppable. There's literally nothing to do.
Hopefully it's bring a shield. But Prevail doesn't play shields very much.
No.
Deploying drone.
Droning coming out from Prevail. Block of droning as the Nomad does repel into administration. Is getting a push onto those Visa stairs. Who's droning? Oh, the Jaeger. Not even. Just missing all his shots. Air jab going out. Sweat does get the shots onto Amber, killing the Sophia. That's a lot of utility gone right there. A spray through the smoke. Prophet kills Rage. Glitch kills Sweat. And
Just switch.
I believe they have full control of fight. Oh, never mind. Absol does get the kill onto Prophet, making it a 3v3. Cole still sitting in basement, just waiting. Does not know the air jab is there. Reapers does take out Absol, and Pulse gets flung through the wall. Twitch sitting on those stairs. Legion Sparta takes out Glitch, as both of them are attempting to push that. As the Capital pushes down to maybe get the flank onto the Pulse.
Prepping needle.
There will be no such luck. Pyramid on that blue wall coming out as the Legion. There you go. Sparta kills
What a
Reapers.
shot.
And he kills Smith too. What a shot. Wow. Sweat and Sparta doing work for their team as Prevail's scoreboard is pretty even, but that will bring us to match point.
I want to hear from chat. Is Prevail going to bring this back? Are they going to tie it up, or is it going to be a 7-5? Is Saints Rival going to break the win streak of Prevail?
I thought Prevail lost one game.
No, they
tied at
drew. They drew.
Oh, okay.
Okay, they're gonna. Let me put it this way: will Prevail be undefeated after this game, or won't they?
If you were going into this match blind, would you have expected it to be this close?
Yes, I would have. Because I played Saints Rival, I know Saints Rival. They are a good team. They are just the way I'll put it is they're unpredictable.
They're chaotic.
I knew once
They're
the
unpredictable.
defense. Yeah, I knew once they switched to defense, it was going to be a different ball game. But Prevail is really good too, so it could have gone either way. But I knew that there would definitely be a challenge here, for sure.
The wall's been reinforced.
The team that is almost at the bottom of the collective standings right now is competing with the top for the American League right now. That must be huge for their team, especially if they can get a loss for them. That puts them as a threat.
Well, especially with Saints Survival did join late in the season. They took up someone else's standings, so I think that their standings would be a little bit different if they started from the beginning.
They probably would have been a contender for playoffs.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Speaking of playoffs, do playoffs start next week?
No, we have one more week of regular season, and then we will go into playoffs right after that.
Sweat kills Amber and is in the middle of the round, reinforcing right in front of the Twitch, who is oblivious to that. He does take out Tizzy and is trying to get the flick onto the Jaeger. As
What
the
a shot.
Jaeger just gets his head gets taken off, and that is one of their top fraggers gone. Sweat, and it's a 3v4 in favor of Prevail. This could end up being a tie. They do have complete second hold, which is crucial for this attack.
Blades in position. Reloading! Hostile spotted. First floor.
All of the back is barricaded. Doc missing his shots onto Myth, as it is a 2v4 in favor of Prevail. And Prophet takes out Sparta, and it is all up to Rage, who gets flung back by an air jab with no sight control. And the diffuser is going down. It is all up to Rage to bring this back for his team, possibly secure that win. Rage! You just looked at him! Rage! Prophet takes out Rage as he literally looked at him twice.
Wow. I was right above him.
He
And the
stared
ping
at
makes
him
it easy
twice.
to see.
Oh, crap. I have this set up incorrectly.
Yep. End it.
Yep, I'm just gonna invite their two guys. I have it set up for a scrimmage. Welcome. Make sure you include your audio.
Yeah, I did.
GG's on both your guys' ends. That was a great game. No, no, there is no overtime. I had it set up for a scrimmage match. Yeah,
It's a draw. You
You
both
each get 1 point.
Oh,
Yeah, awesome game, man, for sure.
I was telling Grizz over here, I knew that this game was going to be close. You two are both great competitors. I knew SR plays a really aggressive defense. I had a feeling once the sides switched that the defense would be going, full force with SR. Sweat, what was going on in your party when you guys were, switching sides?
I mean, everyone's morale is a little down because there was, a few of those tack rounds right there at the end. We made some middle errors, but we just said, I told my boy Tizzy, I said, all right, we're just gonna roam real hard and see what we can make happen, and that's kind of what we did. We wanted them to push us essentially.
so Consulate being such a weird map for bomb sites, what was the choice for those bomb sites? Because you guys chose Archives Tellers, Cafe Garage right off the bat, and Lobby.
You talking
Pissing
about
me
me?
off with that? Yeah, y'all were pissing me off with that.
Yeah, honestly, it was more of a mind game. They didn't bring Hard Breach to the first round, thinking we were gonna go upstairs, and it was just baiting them out into the upstairs hold. They tried to bring Blackbeard, and they were just trying to bring a lot more fragging ability as opposed to the Hard Breacher. So we just kind of, kept swapping it up, trying to catch them off guard, bringing the wrong ops, stuff like that. It worked out. It was, it was an awesome game, like I said.
No, it definitely worked.
And for Sweat, your team, the aggressive spawn peaks and just chaotic play on defense. What was that like for your team in that party?
It's honestly about keeping that morale, keeping that boost going, man. These guys, everyone knows, everyone's hunting for them. And these guys are traditional, so traditional isn't gonna work. I mean, it was just, I literally said when we started defense, I said, look, we ain't got we ain't got nothing to lose, so let's just throw whatever we can at them. And y'all saw what manifested from that.
Jack, do you have anything to add?
I just gotta say, I love seeing you guys play. It was really good, and Reeves, I knew you guys are gonna be playing those offsites, man. You guys love it. I love to see the prep that you guys
Yeah,
have
man.
going into that. I know you guys practice those offsites just so you can play those mind games. It's really confusing. I've dealt with it before, but both of you guys played an incredible game, and I appreciate you guys, just doing your best.
Yeah, absolutely, man.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, appreciate y'all hosting it. It was fun as always.
Alright, so I'm gonna give it to 30 seconds to shout out whatever you want first. We'll give it to Prevail. And your time starts now.
I just want to shout out Collective. Thank you so much for keeping the season going. Shout out to Saints Revival. Awesome job, guys. You guys played great. Shout out to my guys. Tough game. And then just follow our Twitter at weareprevail_. Greatly appreciated.
Alright, now SR, your 30 seconds starts now.
Yeah, shout out to Collective eSports, man. Y'all are amazing. Y'all do it up bigger than most any league that I've ever been in. Prevail, man, we've been so excited for this game. Y'all did not disappoint. We appreciate anything when we get to play y'all. My man, lights out. Everyone played amazing. I mean, we had a guy who asked off early for work, man. Rage, you came in clutch. Oh, sorry, I did it again. Other than that, great game all around. Thank you again for hosting it.
Alright, Jack, you want to do the outro?
Well, that's it for today, guys. Thank you for tuning in. We really appreciate it. We got more games tomorrow. We have DBX versus Farside Gaming at 7:30 p.m. on this channel. Come check it out. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.